damn those icy mountain winds.
Meve rode on in silence, endeavoring to work out the length of her exile thus far. A scout's call tore her from her reverie.
You're great! You must see this!
With a grave mien, the soldier indicated a track in the snow. The hobnail bootprint was all too familiar. Meve had seen it before, upon Lyria's sandy tracks, and midst the ashes to which Edern had been turned.
Nilfgaardian footmen.
Seethed Meve.
Marched through of late.
Interrupted Gascon.
A day, perhaps 2 days past.
The scouts had learned a Nilfgaardian caravan with an armed escort had recently arrived in Mahaka. The invaders had brought with them chests brimming with gold and jewels, then exchanged these for the finest Mahakaman-forged swords and spears. A scout gave me one of the coins the Blackclads had used for payment. Upon the coin's back, the Lyrian eagle.
They pay with gold from my vault.
The Queen said through gritted teeth.
For arms that will cut down my fighting men and subjects.
We might yet pursue and hunt them down,
said Reynard, a spark in his eye.
and make certain Eddahi never lays hands on those weapons.
You might, I can.
Piped up Gabor, who had been listening to their exchange.
But you might also recall, we Mahakamans are neutrals who assure all guests within our borders safety. True, formally speaking, the Nilfgaardians have passed outside them, but attack him a stone's throw from our gates, and you'll see Bruver's rage come out his ears as steam, and out his arse as fire.
Well, fine.
No war's outcome has been swayed by a few wagons of arms, no matter their quality.
Said the Queen, vaulting into her saddle.
Yet if we turn Bruver against us, I dare say we shall never wrest our land from black-clad hands.
The Queen's men regretted her reluctance to attack, but none tried to dissuade her. They knew her too well.
Morale goes down. No? Alright. Well, I think that was the right call.
Remember, lads and lassies, wash your beard with an herbal rinse before and after every shift. If you passes a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with them. If a hare, dove, or thrush crosses your path, stop where ye are, and never, ever whistle in the mine!
Not a puzzle. Puzzles are my bane. Definitely not gonna finish this chapter today then. While the human kingdoms are mere hundreds of years old, the chronicle of Mahakam stretched back millennia. Over its long history, the mountainous region has been home to many great discoveries, heroic deeds, and terrible crimes. The dwarves, however, preferred to keep silent about past conflicts, instead emphasizing brotherhood above all else. Yet, the stain of shed blood on alabaster snow is difficult to truly forgive and forget, and its continued memory attracts beasts that thrive on injustice and suffering. Kill the beast. Every turn on turn start, spawn 4 Barcasts with 4 power. If there is a Barcast on the battlefield, gain immune. Destroy the lowest units. Deploy damage a unit by 4. If it was destroyed, repeat this ability. Zeal order. Damage an enemy by 3. Whenever an ally is destroyed, gain 1 charge. He's gonna spawn 4. Okay. Oh, it's on his row. Not that it matters. That means I have another turn to set up.
Greetings. What is it?
Oh. Interesting.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
So if I had immediately gone to Pestilence without using my Alchemist to boost the power of my Rivian Onager, I would have killed the Onager instead of... Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. So I did that slightly wrong order. So we made a... Oh, I could do it like this.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Maybe that needs to be my last, the last step I take. I get killed 9 enemies simultaneously. Oh, I killed him! So of course... Restart! One more time! I don't need to do it, like, I don't need to clear those roads, it doesn't matter. So what am I doing? I just need to set up my side. So, the sapper needs to come last. That I've established. Next.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Doesn't make sense. Oh, I might be able to use... Can't target himself.
Greetings. What is it?
Ugh. Yep, I'm gonna be at this puzzle all night. Does he have zeal? He has zeal.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Did I use my alchemist wrong? Set the units of power equals the bonus left. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I've got it figured out now.
It's gonna be a right good levy,
weird.
big and beautiful.
Archnests are set up differently for some reason. Nope, 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 nope.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Here comes the pestilence. And now I wipe them out with pestilence. Completed 20 puzzles. Wait, what's this? Is that? Yeah, it is. What's this? Cultulus regeneration. How does that work? Ice daggers nipping at me eyes.
We shan't pass this way.
Oh, Reynard, whatever would we do without you? Plummet off the cliff like lemmings, no doubt.
Even the trees bow to the mountain gales.
Meve squinted and gazed off into the distance. It seemed to her that hundreds of black patches covered the peaks on the horizon. Once she had ridden up closer, she realized these were the windows of homes carved out of solid rock.
Our pride this was,
Sighed Gabor.
Boro's Rump. A city carved out of mountain rock. Hundreds of miles of tunnels, dozens of steelworks, smithies and forges. Now, it's a vast lair to monsters. They ooze from underground, weave their nests, hatch their young, and when hunger hits them in the gut, they prowl down into the pass.
Meve stood at the entrance to the underground city. The monumental gate, cast in bronze, lay on the ground, folded multiple times as a scroll of paper. Out of blackened windows oozed a stench of rotting meat and mold. The queen bent an ear to hear water dripping, and, in the distance, a metallic scraping. A sound akin to chitinous scales rubbing against rock.
The soldiers await your order, your grace,
said Reynard quietly, as if he feared he would wake the beasts asleep in the caverns.
Do you recall my words as we fled Lyria?
Said Meve, turning to Reynard.
You swore you would retake your crown, even if you had to penetrate hell to do so.
Time to follow that oath.
The queen inhaled deeply and stepped forward, her sword raised and prepared to strike or parry. Moments later, it was swinging, fighting, as the current tenants of Boro's Rump came out to meet her.
For Shamar. Once upon a time, the Fuchs clan mined Boro's Rump for iron ore. When the Rump's last veiny deposit was extracted, the dwarves, with their hallmark pragmatism, repurposed the spent shafts into living quarters. Little did they know that their innovative housing project would soon shelter an unanticipated class of tenants. Optional, destroy the monster nest. Battle will last only one round. This music's pretty creepy.
Oh, this stench is foul.
Hide
I'd like to make it known that us gnomes don't run so fast. You know, in case you were planning to skip out on the quick.
Every turn on turn start, destroy the lowest ally and boost a random ally by its power. Spawn a harpy. Harpy eggs.
This could hurt.
Ah, damn it! They're hatching! Place is about to swarm with creepers!
Damn creepers. Hey, knickers. Just get mama low. Nah. Harpies to the end of time.
Watch your heads!
Those guys back. Traps should kill him. Fire might kill these guys. Why did he take 10 damage? Whenever a slither is destroyed. Cool. Knickers died again. Poor Knickers. Not an Obama. Royal decree. 2 sightmen.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Ah. Sweet. Okay. Yep, they're all gonna die. Is he immobile?
Have it the white of an
Guess
eye
you'd like
from
to find
half
out.
a league away.
Yes. Ah, he ate his own scissors. Okay. Let's see what we got.
As ordered.
And then turn. I spent all my charges, so I can play Reynard.
Her Majesty is
And I'll give everybody back
exceptional.
charges. Boom. don't think I've yet used all of the charges I can utilize.
Though wounded, Meve approached the Shaelmar, which lay writhing on the ground. She then ran her sword through its heart, finishing it. Yet so spent was she that she lacked the strength to pull her blade from between the plates of the chitinous armor.
The beast near took me.
She whispered.
It was very close.
The Lyrians reached a vast hall that had once served the clans as their meeting room. The stone benches were covered in sticky slime and insectoid eggs, while bats of varying size hung from the crystal chandeliers. Gascon rummaged through old, weathered bones, surely hoping to find something of value. Gabor, in turn, was at a shut and locked door, grappling with it as if it were a deadly beast. The door finally gave way with a sigh, and the dwarf raised his arms in a triumphant gesture.
It's a storeroom. Should hold miners' tools aplenty,
he said, enthused.
Some barrels of alchemical brews in here too. Lucky there's no sign of moisture. They haven't soaked through. Alls we've got to do is roll them out into the corridor and set a bit of fire to them. And woof! We'll have sealed the beasts off from the pass once and for all.
Meve treated the dwarves' instructions as hallowed. Soon after, the mountains trembled from a powerful explosion. Rubble came down and blocked the tunnels. They say the plumes of smoke escaping the window openings in the rock could be seen as far as Aldersburg.
Well, I feel like my setup's a little overpowered for this, not necessarily for Gwent, but for this campaign anyway. I haven't really had any challenges since I've changed it up. Let's see what we got for this Wolfsbane. Draw 2 units and set their power to 1. No, I don't think I want that. And what can I build now? I seem to remember I need a lot of wood. I don't really need that. Excluding artifacts, 25% less for capital. Well, I might as well get that since I'm rich in gold. Reports. Singed parchment. Document found at Boro's Rump.
Gates barricaded. Those blasted arsewipes from fire outside the window. Monsters everywhere. No way out if anyone reads this. The Eldrin Chief. He's gotta be told.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp. Where's the question mark? There it is. What you got?
Ma Queen, our scouts noticed a glimmer in the eye of that bas-relief sculpture. We could scale it, but our engineers would have to prepare the proper equipment. Though a fall from that height is sure to result in a broken neck. What is your command?
I wish to know what it is. Tell the engineers to get to work.